right? So even with mental health, it doesn't have to look a certain way. There's no, this person is dressed nice, so they are okay. And that's important for you to know as you look at others, but even with you. Like, it doesn't have to look a certain way. There is no look.
Yep. And so in the follow up to that is my other takeaway would be, listen to what people tell you. Whether it's them saying, I'm not okay today, whether it's them saying, you not assuming that they're fine, you not assuming that they're dramatic. Listen to what people tell you. All you have to go by is what someone's words and their actions to follow, not their appearance, not your assumptions, not what you saw last week. You know, I could answer the phone. There are very few people in my life who, why are you chuckling? Why fucking chuckling?
I'm sorry.
Right? She's chuckling because she's one of the people who could call me out like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I could be looking amazing. I might have stuttered half a stutter and she'd be like, fuck is wrong with you? Right? What is wrong with you? That's usually what she says. But there'll be other people who I could answer the phone looking crazy and they're like, what's wrong? What happened? Did you da-da-da-da-da? And they start assuming that some dark cloud fell on my house or something. Yeah. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong. I just didn't feel like doing this bun today. What is the problem?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, you know, if somebody says, hey, I'm okay, I'm good, or hey, I'm fucking falling apart, listen to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to them.
That's dope, because mine, and we could ping pong, right? Because my next takeaway
Thank you for saying ping pong, because I hate piggyback.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the words I don't like. But go ahead, ping pong. I like ping pong.
We could list words I don't like.
Oh, I have a running list.
Yeah.
It's just too many.
Yeah, me too. It's quite a few. I hate interesting. If I'm telling you interested, I want to almost punch you in the face. But I just told you this horrific story and you said interesting? Like, that's what came up? Like, that's my top one.
That's funny.
Like I said, we could ping pong. My takeaway is, so after, Dr. L is saying, listen, but for you to practice saying what it is, right? Because we could tell people to listen, but if I am not communicating what it is, how am I modeling or teaching you how to listen to me?
That's true.
Right? So it's like, work on being just authentic in what it is that you really are experiencing. And again, it's not for everyone. It's not something that, to share in the coffee break room or even at the bus stop.
Or in a cubicle.
Exactly, right? But practice just one with yourself. What is it that I'm feeling today? And then practice articulating that with some loved ones or people you trust, even if it's one. So with that, like I said, it's so easy for people to say, hey, how you feel? It's so easy for people to say, good. It's just a automatic reflex kind of thing. Instead of saying, I'm not good, but we're not going to go into it right now. Or I love, let me don't say I love, but sometimes it's annoying when people say, how you doing? Blessed.
I don't usually do that one. But so.
Oh, wait, what's the other one? I'm sorry. But I won't complain. What's that one? It's like it's a lot going on, but I won't complain or something like that. And I'm like, the bless you are, but I hear something beneath the bless. Like, it's just saying stuff and being okay with saying, I'm not the best today.
So as we close, I'll be transparent for both Sophia and I, because
how you gonna be transparent for me?
I'm transparent for you. I volunteer you. This is just where we are in our friendship, right? And so I would say that we both, since we've been in college, have wore these superhero capes, and they're for us and really nobody else. And being vulnerable just wasn't something that either one of us were comfortable doing for a really long time. And I don't remember when we got to this point, but it was like, feeling real funky today.
Yeah.
So that's the term, and it's like, oh shit. Now funky could mean this motherfucker just pissed me off, or it could mean the teacher don't know who she playing with. It could be a very range of things, but we have this thing where, you know, we don't really have to go into a huge disclosure immediately, but it's just like, I'm just funky today. I'm feeling real nasty. So if people say I'm feeling real nasty today, and it's like, oh shit, warning, right?
Yeah.
And so you can develop words, phrases, or whatever to communicate to the people in your circle that the water's boiling a little bit.
But you gotta, so make sure that you share what that is, right? So you just start saying today, like, oh, I'm feeling funky. What happens is sometimes people won't question, like, well, what's funky? Like, we're corny like that. Like, well, when you say funky like what? Like, we got there. At first, it would be like funky. Okay, I'm going to take it because she's not very vulnerable and transparent about this. So it's like, I'm going to stop there. But now it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
And then it'll be that teacher is playing with me. And then it's like, okay, it's a different breath. But it's like, you know, someone is ailing. And then it's like, okay, you know, how can I support you kind of thing. So, you know, develop that. Have those conversation of like, we need a word. We need a word in our group chat. We need something to say, you know, something. We have so many different words, you know. What's that I hear in your voice? What's up with your eyes?
I don't like the way you look right now.
I don't like the way you look right now. Like, we've developed 20 years of what that means. Do that so people know. We say, I want the support, but we're not making it easy sometimes too. Because if you keep saying, I'm good, at some point, because all that I have going on in my life, I'm going to take that for face value.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then it's like, no one was there for me. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. I called you 3 times, and every time you said I'm good. That's not fair.
Yep.
So this was good. And I also want to say, I'm sorry. You know, you shared about JJ, and, you know, JJ is Dr. L's mom. Just shout out. JJ, we love you here at The Real Therapist for the culture. She's a bomb-ass mom.
Thank you. All right, this was good. Hug a sister. Hug a sister today.
And a brother. I know we, you know, like Dr. L started, this was very intense about women, but, you know, we also know that this shows up with men too. It just looks differently, but hug them gents too.
Yeah. All right, cool. Follow us on all of our social media platforms, at Real Therapist on Instagram, at Real Therapist on Facebook. You can email us, realtherapist@gmail.com.
It's not hard to find us.
You know, hit us up. We will talk to you guys again soon.
Yes, be kind to you.
Peace. All right, John, I'm right. Oh, John, you want me to
Oh, yes. Yeah, you ready?
Yeah. Hey, this is Dr. L. No, start over. Just keep going. Hey, this is Dr. L from Real Therapist for the Culture. Sophia and I are sports moms, and we are loving the ACC podcast.
ACC Sports Report.
Shit. Let me start over. Bye, Sophia. Hey, you are here. This is Dr. L from The Real Therapist for the Culture. I just wanted to say how much we absolutely love the ACC Sports